Yeah, look, I mean, it's a good opportunity just to go against someone different. They're not our practice guys or against each other. We still got some tough decisions to make, but we still want to build up our rotations as well, what it looks like. Unfortunately, three of our players aren't in today, key players. So, but it gives opportunities just to, like I said, to players that, haven't played in the off season to get some rhythm in a real game.
Anyone else in the room?
Which three players not playing today?
Excuse me?
Which three players are not playing today?
JJ, Stewie and Sloot.
We'll go to Miles on Zoom. Miles.
Unmute.
Oh, sorry. Was that me? I can't hear Brian very well.
Yeah. Can hear
Oh,
you.
okay. Good morning. Good to talk to you all. I wanted to ask about just the injury updates. Are you expecting the three of them to be ready come next Friday?
I expect him to be ready come May 19th, first game of the season. But look, Stewie's a return to play. She's building up Miles in the right way. So in Vegas, the plan is to play her some minutes in those games. JJ's the same. So it's just like, how does she pull up today? And with what we did yesterday, but the goal is to get them some minutes. Obviously as for Sloot, she's in concussion protocols, but making progress. So she's in the return to play process, but we probably won't rush her into that Vegas series. We'll wait for the first game because she's still been out for a while, not doing anything. So we have to be smart how we bring her up so we don't have any more injuries.
Thank you. And Steph and Niara, you're scheduled to play the two teams that competed in the finals last year in this preseason exhibition. How can you use these two games as a barometer for where you are now versus where you need to be come start of the season?
Honestly, it's just going to be about us. I don't think we're focusing on who we're playing. It's just about building our chemistry internally, getting that time to play with each other. Both those teams are very different from last year, other than, well, actually just Connecticut, but Vegas is pretty similar. But yeah, it's just going to be focusing on ourselves.
Thanks. Good luck.
Jeff?
Thank you. Good morning. First of all, my question is for both of the players. Considering you guys didn't have any preseason games last year, how can you guys as players benefit from playing exhibition games before the season starts, and how can that benefit to getting the season started on a right note?
I feel like for me personally, it's more just like getting the jitters out and like being, because it's my first WNBA game ever, so I feel like having preseason games definitely is going to help with that, and just like kind of finding a rhythm, and in general just like playing a basketball game again. But as a team, it's just also like finding a rhythm as a team, playing together, because it's always different when you play against other teams than when you play against yourselves or practice players.
And Steph?
Yeah, same answer. I've been here for a while, so preseason games are just, you go in, you want to play as hard as you can, but you also want to be smart, and you just want to build that chemistry. Like Sandy said, both of us haven't played this offseason, so it's also me personally just getting some time to play against great competitors, and just, progressing as a team.
Thank you for that. And Coach, one of the players you really want to get in today is sitting right next to you. I'm sure you want to get Steph in, but you also really want to work with Niara a little bit, in the sense that this will be her first time on a WNBA court. So from coach to player, what's the one thing you could tell her to get her prepared for the speed and the aura of a WNBA game?
Yeah, you guys are going to get to know Niara, but she's one of the smartest players, especially as a young player coming in, just the way that she's been able to pick up all of our concepts at both ends of the court. So excited for her. So, she's worked really hard to get to this spot. It is her first WNBA game, and that's, even if it's preseason, that's exciting for all of them, and having the jitters and getting that out. So I'm just excited for her to be healthy again, and she's done really great in training camp, and just to get out there and play a basketball game, which she hasn't done for I don't even know how many months, but a long time.
Yeah.
Appreciate your time and insight, all you. Good luck out there.
We'll finish with Maggie in the room.
Kind of the same question. What does it mean for you to be back playing basketball again after a year plus?
I'm just excited to like be out there with my teammates again. It's been a while. My last game I played was the tournament game, so it's definitely been a minute. But just like being able to just play again and be on the court, not be on the sidelines, means a lot.
Do you feel that much healthier now than you were last year?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, my body feels great. Mentally, I'm good. Physically, I'm good. So I couldn't ask to be in a better position right now.
Perfect. Thank you all for joining. We'll see you back here for post-game.
Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you.
Testing. It's just us two, Carolyn?
Us and then Steph's going in.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
You want her in the middle?
Whatever you guys want. Yeah.
Right in the
Well,
middle.
okay, hey everyone. So we have Alyssa Thomas, Brionna Jones, and head coach Stephanie White. We'll start with questions for the players, please, in the room, and then we'll move to Zoom, and then we'll go questions for Steph. Maggie, go ahead.
Thanks for either player. What are you hoping to get out of today, knowing that you've had now a week and a half with the full group?
I think, we're just looking to, get our chemistry, and play against another team and see how we look, against another defense. And, people who don't know what plays we're running and things like that. So just be able to get that flow of the game and, see how we're looking against another team.
Thanks, Maggie. Any other questions in the room? Any questions on Zoom for the players? All right, you guys are good. Oh, there is a hand. Nathan, go ahead.
Good morning, ladies. I just wanted to get your perspective on what have you emphasized in camp for this game today?
Like Bree said, it's just about getting to go against another team. We're still learning the offense. We're still learning each other. The biggest thing is just playing with pace, space, and learning how to read each other.
Best of luck, ladies.
Blake, go ahead.
Hi, Blake Silverman with Winsider. I have a question for Bree, and it's actually a follow-up to, I believe, Nathan's question from Media Day. You mentioned that you picked up yoga, so I'm curious if there's anything from that, like looking to the mindfulness and being present that you are bringing with you on the court, or maybe you already have in your overseas season.
I think the yoga thing, it just, gives me a little peace, outside of basketball, something to do to get my mind off of things, to just, recenter after, a long week or something. But not so much, bringing, any techniques into the game other than, just, staying locked into the present moment.
Awesome. Thank you. Good luck today.
Thank you. Players, you're all set. Questions in the room for Steph? Maggie, you can start.
You have two workers on your team right now, so what are you looking forward to? What are you hoping to see out of Alexis today?
Out of who? Out of Lex? I think just growth. Really just continuing to take steps forward, continuing to retain information. There's a lot being thrown at her. And then every day, seeing more confidence, on both ends of the floor. And I think that's the thing for everybody, because it's new for everybody, but particularly for a rookie, is just small steps forward, growth every day.
Sierra?
And what are you just looking from the team today?
Like Bree said, we're looking at just continuing to learn one another, to play against a different opponent, see what our stuff looks like, to continue to build on-court chemistry. And for me, how well can we play in pace and space in live situations? A lot of our environment in practice has been very controlled. How can we go in live situations? How can we self-correct in the moment? What does our communication look like? And then starting to build combinations and substitution patterns on the floor.
Maggie, go ahead.
Just kind of just answer that right there. How do you measure something like pace and space? Or a situation like this where you just kind of try out what kind of will measure each other?
It's well, you can use analytics and find some of it. We'll watch it in real time, and we'll go back and we'll watch the film. We can see it based on our spacing on the floor, based on how hard we're cutting. Are we drawing multiple defenders when we're cutting? If we're not cutting with enough pace. How are we reading one another? Are we cramped up? Are we not? Those kinds of things. So tangible things to the eye, and then we'll look at the numbers with analytics.
Joe?
Hi, Joe from the local W. Could you tell us more about how Beck Allen has fit into the team?
Yeah, Beck's been great. She is a floor spacer. She can knock down shots, so she opens up things for Bree Jones inside. She's a vet. She understands the league. She understands practice and practice habits. So she leads by example every day. I'm pleased with how she's come along physically and mentally after her injury in the fall. So, I think she's going to be a great addition, not just on the basketball court, but I think off the court and in the locker room. She's a connector.
Yeah, so she's fully healthy and good to play today.
Yes. Mhm.
Thank you. Nathan on Zoom.
Hey, good morning, Coach. I just wanted to get your perspective on the guard play so far. You've seen this training camp.
It's been good. It's been good. I think we have versatility. We've got speed with and without the basketball. We've got floor spacers that have been knocking down shots. We got players who can get to the rim. So I think we can have a balanced perimeter attack. And we have versatility on the defensive end of the floor as well. So it's been good.
Appreciate you. Best of luck.
Thank you. You're all set, Coach.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks for your time.
Thanks, everyone.